So for the sauce, so unfortunately, the only compromise that we will have to do today, I will only be using dried red chilies. There will not be any ancho chilies in it. To compensate for the lack of ancho chilies, I got chipotle in adobo. So for the beginning, we should try to rehydrate our chilies first. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn the pan on to a low, medium. Low? Help me out here, Victor. We're gonna toast the peppers. You need about a handful. I can take spicy, so we're just gonna do that. What we wanna do is dehydrate it a little bit and also toast it for more flavor to release all the juicy oils inside the chili. And then we're gonna put water to simmer the chilies a little bit to soften it. And once that's done sitting, we're actually gonna put it in a blender. I have a blender here. You can't see it because the GoPro doesn't really catch very high up. So this is nice. Where's my water? I don't know how much water because the recipe didn't tell me. It says enough to cover it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's okay. I'm gonna put a lid on. I'm gonna turn the heat down to low. And while that's happening, we're gonna prep the rest of our vegetables that's going into the sauce. We have one tiny little onion. So this is all going to the blender, so you don't have to worry about how big you're chopping it. Just chop the butts off, chop it in half, peel the skin off. Oh, you guys can't see my onion. God damn it. Well, I chopped it like this. There we go. The GoPro is not the, whoops. Oh shit. I dropped my onion. Oh my God, how am I supposed to get it? I'm gonna grab my onion. Give me like, literally like 2 seconds. Where's my fucking onion? Where'd it go? I can't find it. Oh, garlic, obviously. I think 5 big sized cloves. I think we're pretty much ready here. So we're gonna put this in the blender. Okay, so all of the water inside as well, because the water is gonna have all the juices and the flavor of the chili. And then we're going to open a can of tomatoes, just regular canned tomatoes. I'm gonna put in my onions, garlic inside. I'm gonna put in my tomatoes and a little bit of the juice. And then we're gonna put in the chipotle in adobo. Can someone tell me if this is too much or not? Other seasonings, oregano, chili powder, more chili, okay, because it's never enough chili. And then we have dried cumin. Don't forget your salt and pepper. I wanted to get the actual cumin seeds and grind it myself, but I don't have a nut, what is it called? A nut grinder? No! So I'm gonna blitz this now. Headphone warning, I'm not sure how loud it is. So we're gonna set this aside now. So this is the braising liquid. We can probably start the chicken. The chicken will take the longest because it does have to cook through and braise in the liquid so that the sauce can completely incorporate into the meat of the chicken. We're gonna sear the chicken first, so let me turn on my heat again. Since we're cooking chicken, searing it, I'm gonna put on medium high. I'm gonna grab my chicken. It might sizzle a little bit, so be careful. I forgot to salt and pepper my chicken. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's fine, everything is fine. So lid on, now we can start braising for about the 30 minutes or so. I would say medium low is what I'm putting it on right now. I'm gonna check if my fire is still on. Okay, yes. So we can start making everything else. So we're probably gonna do the salsa, canned tomatoes. I'm gonna try to pick up the flesh, not too much of the juice. I know you're supposed to put coriander or cilantro, whatever you call it, parsley, whatever. I really don't know the difference. They all taste the same to me, which tastes like shit. I think I'm gonna go with half an onion. I'm not gonna do the whole onion. You want things kind of evenly the same size. You don't want small tomatoes, but huge ass onions. So jalapeno. Take the seeds out. If you want it extra spicy, you can put the seeds in. I'm gonna have jalapeno in my guacamole as well, so I don't want to be like breathing fire out of my ass the whole day today. I think you're supposed to use chopped garlic. I'm a little lazy to chop it right now, so I'm actually just gonna use a grater and grate the garlic in. If you like more garlic, add in more garlic. If you don't like garlic, add 1 garlic. If you're a loser, I don't like garlic, I shake my head at you, but you can add in 1 garlic if you want. Half a lime. Ooh! Working out. Why is this lime so dry? What the fuck? Is it like an 80-year-old lime or something? Holy. Salt and pepper. So sour cream. Oh shit, that totally got chroma keyed out. So I'm just gonna grab a bit and then lime juice, this dry ass lime that I'm gonna try to squeeze some juice out of. Guacamole time. I have 2 avocados. You can do 1, you can do 2. It looks like a nutsack. Oh wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Does the word avocado mean nutsack? So we're gonna take 1 nutsack. We're gonna cut the nutsack in half, and then we're gonna take the flesh out of the nutsack, okay? What a beautiful nutsack. I'm just slicing it a little bit in little squares. You don't have to do this. You can just literally use a spoon and spoon out the flesh of the avocado into the bowl because we're going to be smashing it anyways. So we're going to go with half a lime juice. The acid will prevent the avocados from going brown. I'm gonna mash it now so that when I add in the rest of the ingredient, it'll incorporate nicely. So just use a fork or whatever, maybe a mortar and pestle if you want to be fancy with it. I'm just gonna use a fork. Okay, this looks a lot better. I'm gonna turn this around so that the bottom gets cooked as well. Make sure your chicken is practically drowning in the sauce. Onion now for the... What is this again?
What the fuck are you doing?
I couldn't find a smaller one, unfortunately, but for this size, I would say use a quarter. Okay, the onions are making me cry a little. It's so spicy. Someone help me. Oh God. Garlic again. Don't forget to season your shit. And then mix, mix, mix. Give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna blow my nose. I wanna ask Oni Bro to mute the mic so I can blow my nose. Tell me when it's muted. You didn't mute it! Why would... Okay, stream is done. Goodbye. No, I don't want to stream anymore. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm sure when you did it, it was like nice and cute, okay? It's like a few drops and it's like really feminine and really cute. Bro, I had to use 2 tissues. It was Niagara Falls up in my nose. Oni Bro sucks. So we're gonna be shredding this and mixing it with the sauce. So we're gonna have a nice chunky, saucy filling. Blow your nose on me, babe. I wanna hear all that juiciness that comes out of your nostrils.
What the fuck?
So this will be the filling for the chimichangas. I'm gonna use this for deep frying. So we do want the oil to be a little deeper just because we're essentially deep frying a burrito, and a burrito does have a little bit of a girth to it, if you know what I'm saying. We do want it so that even if we're not fully deep frying it, the oil should at least be covering half of the burritos. One more thing to prepare ahead of time is a flour slurry. So this is just 1 part flour to 2 parts water. And what this will do is at the very end, when we have the little extra bits of tortilla, we're gonna put the slurry on the tortilla and then finish the wrapping. And with the slurry, it's gonna act like a glue to keep everything together. Tortilla, I just have the normal stuff. I don't know, this is the one at my grocery store. I can probably make 4. So the filling is going to be obviously the chicken. I have refried beans that I'm gonna open up, and we're also gonna add in cheese. Refried bean, again, cheese. How do I wrap a burrito, guys? Okay, and this is what I'm talking about with the lip. This is when you want to use the slurry. Paint on the slurry and then wrap it like normal. And theoretically, it's so cute, look at that. Wow. So we're gonna do 3 more. We're making a beautiful love baby right now. If only babies look like a burrito. Look at this one. This last one is...
That's quite big.
I think we can start frying now. While we're waiting for the oil to heat up, I'm gonna blow my nose. Hopefully Oni Bro will mute it. I don't know if he will. Okay, fingers crossed. I've never deep fried a burrito before, so I hope nothing explodes. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna make a little boat. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 at a time. Okay, things are happening. I'm gonna turn the heat down to medium. I literally put this in for like 2 seconds, but look at the color. I think it's ready. Put it in slowly, because when you're putting in heavy objects into liquid, obviously it'll start splashing back if you're not careful. We're done with frying. That literally took like 30 seconds. What the hell? So to balance all the deep fry, I decided to put in some salad with a little bit of miso salad dressing. This particular one is just baby spinach and arugula. Nice big heaping bunch of salad. I'm gonna do a big dollop of guacamole. Salsa a little bit on the top, and then we're gonna have a little bit of cream. I'm gonna try to be artistic with this and see if I can like drizzle it. Okay, never mind, it's not artistic. It just looks like white blobs. Does that look better? It looks like a baked potato from here. And then salad dressing. The miso doesn't really match with the Mexican palette, but it's okay. Before I send off the meal to Oni Bro, I'm gonna take a picture for Twitter. I'm gonna do the money shot, and I'm gonna dedicate this to Lily. I'm gonna cut right in the middle. Pretty good. You can see the chicken, you can see the cheese all melted through. Refried beans in the center as well. And we have all the sauces and condiments on the top. That's pretty good. Churro time. Churros is actually pretty easy. What you need is a pan to heat up your water, butter, sugar, flour, cinnamon sugar, 2 eggs. I cut some parchment paper so that later on when I pipe the dough before frying, it'll be in a nice even shape. You need a sifter to break out any of the clump for the flour. Spatula. If you want the traditional churro look, you do actually need a piping tip and a piping bag. This is an open star and it also has a lot more teeth. I think the traditional churro shape has like 8 spikes. Okay, I'm gonna turn the fire on. I'm gonna turn it on to low. This is 150 milliliters of water, 20 grams of sugar, 40 grams of butter. Once it boils, we're gonna add in the flour. Grab your sifter, put it over your bowl. Low heat, okay? Everything is low heat right now. We don't want to actually start burning anything. 110 grams of flour. And then you're just gonna use your spatula, slowly incorporate the flour into the liquid mixture until it slowly comes into a ball. It's a little bit of an arm workout and you're gonna have guns of steel afterwards. You can see that the ball is not sticking to the pot anymore. That's when you know that it's done. You wanna grab another bowl and kind of use your spatula or your hands or whatever. Try to flatten it to increase surface area. And we're gonna actually wait for the dough to cool down a little bit. Once it's like safe to touch, then we can slowly adding in the egg without running the risk of accidentally cooking the egg. Because I am a little impatient. Grab whatever. I just grabbed the plate. I'm just gonna fan it a little bit. 2 eggs, one at a time. Do not put in both at the same time. Because the dough is quite thick, it will not mix as easy and it'll be very, very messy and it'll take a very long time to make everything a nice homogeneous dough. So when you're making the dough, it'll look really chunky and weird, but just be patient. It'll slowly come together eventually. Just don't give up. It'll come together eventually. Just like you and your crush, you know? With a little persistence, you'll able to get with your crush. I believe in you guys. Because sometimes the egg, okay, I'm tired. I'm too tired. I can't do it anymore. I'm tired. Okay, last egg. So now we're gonna do the exciting part, which is the piping. I'm gonna have a big dollop of dough ready. Just shove that whole mass in there. Use your thumb and your fingers to kind of, oh, you guys can't see that, sorry. Just use your thumb and your fingers, clean off the spatula. Moment of truth. You want an even-sized log if possible. Fuck. I forgot scissors. I have to hold my hands like this. Look at my churro. It does look like pom-pom poo, I'm not gonna lie. We can do a fancy shape. Maybe I'll do like a squiggle. Look at that. I think I can do a dick-shaped one. Maybe we can do a
fancy shape.
If that's TOS, oh, then I'll make a mushroom. I swear I know what a mushroom looks like. We're gonna deep fry it now, so we're gonna add oil. I'm gonna turn on the heat again. Right now it's at high heat. I'm gonna make sure it's at 350. Put it in slowly, 1 corner at a time, and then drop it in. And then once this looks like it's starting to set a little bit, that's when you can start wiggling the parchment paper out. Ooh, it smells really good. I can smell the crispiness. Ooh, it's hot. So this is literally cinnamon and granulated sugar that I pre-mixed yesterday. I think this one is kind of half-half. Spray it onto something flat. This is literally a churro. We literally made churros just now.